Very good morning to all.
Good morning.
Respected trustees, principal, resource person, ladies and gentlemen. I am Swati, head of the Department of Computer Science, Sri Bhunendra College, Karkala. Take this pleasure to welcome you all to this international webinar on the topic, Deploying the Tools in Enhancing Research Manuscript. In the eve of Diamond Jubilee celebration of our college, we, the Department of Computer Science, is organizing this international webinar. Research is creative and systematic work undertaken to increase the stock of knowledge, including knowledge of human, culture, and society, and the use of this knowledge to devise new applications. The quality which we maintain while research should be always be so high so that the information that we get can be used in certain policies and any future project implications. Working on the research will obviously be a challenging and rewarding experience provided we put the best of our expertise and skill in it. Our sincere attempt is to get the resourceful information within the stipulated time, which is helpful in the research process from our resource person, Dr. Sherryman PC. On behalf of the institution, I wholeheartedly welcome Dr. Sherryman PC. Welcome you, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
I also welcome all the trustees and governing council members of our institution. Due to the motivation and the constant support extended by our principal, Dr. Manjunath Yekotian, it has become possible for us to conduct an international webinar during this hardship of pandemic. I wholeheartedly welcome you, sir, to this webinar.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Without the active involvement of my department colleagues, it would not have been possible for me alone to conduct this webinar. Heartful welcome to all my fellow members. I also welcome all the participants on behalf of the institution. Welcome you all. Ladies and gentlemen, I take this proud privilege to introduce the resource person of today's international webinar, Dr. Sherryman PC. Dr. Sherryman is a faculty member at Faculty of Computer Studies, Arab Open University, Oman. He has 23 years of teaching, research, and administrative experience in different institutions. He is a former lecturer at the School of Computer Science, Mahatma Gandhi University, India. He also worked as head of section in Department of Information Technology, Higher Education of Technology, Muscat. He holds 2 master's degrees in computer science and information technology and a PhD degree in computer science. He won the first National Research Award from the Research Council, Government of Oman in Information and Communication Technology sector in 2014. He is the first Indian national who received this award from Government of Oman. He won Group Research Award from Arab Open University in 2015. He won Research Excellence Award from KE College, Mannanam, Mahatma Gandhi University, India in February 2020. Recently, he is awarded COVID-19 research project from Government of Oman. He has published a book titled Current Computer World and more than 68 research papers in various indexed journals and presented papers in many international conferences and in different countries. He has delivered keynote addresses in many international conferences and chaired the sessions too. He is the founder of Unleash Your Research Potential, an annual international research workshop organized by the Arab Open University, Oman. Dr. Sherryman is the editor in charge of Arab International Journal of Technology. He is the advisory board chairman of World Malayali Council, Oman. He is an academic advisory council member in Indian School Director Board, Oman. He is also a director board member in Bell Exim Private Limited, HT Foods Private Limited, and Bell Neotech Private Limited, Kochi, India, and co-chairman of Bell Foods Group, Kochi. He is the founder of Bell Institute of Research and Development Studies, BIRDS, India. With this brief introduction, I am very delighted to present Dr. Sherryman PC to the webinar participants. Welcome you, sir, once again.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I now request the chairperson of the webinar, principal of our institution, Dr. Manjunath Yekotian, to address the participants. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable resource person for today's international webinar, Dr. Sheriman PC, coordinator of this webinar, Madam Swati K, head of the Department of Computer Science. Dear participants, my technical team, I welcome you all to this international webinar. Ladies and gentlemen, research culture in teachers of higher educational institutions is much expected of both the governments and general public. Preparing a research manuscript is a very responsible task. A research manuscript must be a well-researched and well-written composition submitted to universities for doctoral degrees or for publication in journals. The final stage of research project is the writing of manuscript, which ultimately allows our work to become part of the body of knowledge. Development of a manuscript involves the careful inclusion of all of the relevant information so that our research can be understood as well as replicated by others. Ladies and gentlemen, various strategies are needed to enhance research publication contents, including encouraging of identifying appropriate opportunities for publications, publishing protocols ahead of results, papers, seeking publications related to methodological issues, considering justified secondary analysis and sharing academic process or experience. Today, with the number of publications being all-time high, academic peer review is imperative to ensure high-quality research content. We have to enable disseminating research protocols, processes, methods, or findings via peer-reviewed publications. Madam has rightly said, it has to substantiate merits and benefits in enhancing research manuscripts. Academic accomplishment of teachers through study and training in a success breeds success way. I repeat, academic accomplishment of teachers through study and training in a success breeds success way. With this intention of encouraging teachers for research and publications, we have arranged this international webinar. I am very happy today, very much happy. We have been blessed with well-versed scholar to guide us on these matters. I'm immensely pleased to welcome Dr. Sheriman PC and eager to hear to his words. I congratulate Madam and her team. Once again, I welcome all the participants, my technical team. Over to Madam Swati.
Thank you, sir. Dear participants, please note, kindly do not unmute your audio and video during the session. Participants can post their questions in the chat box at the end of the session. Feedback form will be shared after the session. Submitting the feedback is mandatory for issuing the certificate. Now, may I request Dr. Sheriman to deliver the awaited session on deploying the tools in enhancing research manuscript. Over to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Respected Principal Dr. Manjunathan sir, Madam Swati, and all participants across the globe, because when we talk about nowadays, we don't know where you are. All we are in the virtual environment, and even I didn't know, even I am not able to still read the complete name of the institution because I don't have any idea about the institution, or I mean even Madam Swati, she's the one behind this. and she was continuously contacting me and supporting me, organizing me. Sometimes I wonder some of the teachers, their sincerity in conducting programs, because we never seen in our life, we never met in our life, and they are very sincere to the institutions and the research community. As a patriotic Indian, I always believe that in research journey, India has to go along, okay, especially in the quality of the research, where I am very much concerned, and in all my talk, when I am getting opportunity to address Indian colleagues, I always focus on that point. We have to focus on the quality of the research, because when I am traveling abroad, and especially to European universities and US universities, sometimes people say that in Indian research, it is theoretical research and even only paper, and there is no patent and there is no output of the research. This is the reality we have to accept, because somebody has to say the truth to the world that we have to go for a self-criticism. Appreciate the institutions for these kinds of programs. And happy to share my experience with you. Today I'm going to, usually we have conducted many programs this pandemic under the umbrella of BEDS, and we did with SRM University, Chennai, many universities in Galgotia, Jain, many universities I was collaborating the program. So anyway, thank you very much for this opportunity. And this seminar about the tools I am handling first time, because usually I am talking always about the funded project. Because I always believe that funded project is the base for research. Because if you have the project, so definitely you will have the research. Because the people, when they get money, they will be motivated. That is the reality in every human being, in every part of the world. So I would like to focus on that point. Always think about the funded project, then you will get the benefit. You don't have to plead the institution, give me some money for publications or some equipment, you will have your own. But today I am going to cover about research tools, because how you can enhance your research using the research tools. So as a preamble, I would like to say a few words. I know that social science researchers, science researchers, computer science, humanities, it's a heterogeneous and mixed group. But please understand that without computer, you cannot do research nowadays, because computer is a tool like a pen. You know, even maybe 50 years or back or 100 years back, when we thought about, or when we are talking about the pen to write, or is a typewriter to type something, a research thesis, nowadays, you know, without a computer or computer knowledge, you cannot do this process. So my request to all of you, first, please set your mind. Many people are always, even computer science people, they are always thinking that, okay, your expertise in computer is most important. I don't know how I can cover it in 1 hour, 30 minutes, and I will try my level best to keep the time. What is my aim today? I would like to give you some of the tools which you can support in your research journey. That is my plan. So usually in all my webinar, I am always giving after 50% of the time. I mean, usually it is 2 hours. Then 1 hour I am always giving an opportunity for talk. But this time I don't think so I will be able to do that, because I am going to demonstrate maximum. But I would like to cover around 30 to 40 tools, and some of them are online tools. Then we will not be able to cover everything in that stretch. Anyway, we can try. Wish you all the best. Okay, please be with me. Anything you can ask in between, or you can come to the chat box. You can talk with Madam Swati, and let us start. Okay, I will share the screen now. Okay.
Right, sir. Right.
Is it okay? I think I need some, Madam Swati, I need your support regarding the visibility of the screen, because I am going to switch the screen in between. So when I am using the tools especially. Okay.
Exactly.
So once again, good morning to all. Okay. So you can see that deploying the tools in enhancing a research manuscript. Instead of this, I would like to tell that enhance your research journey. How you can enhance your research journey. And you can please note down my email ID and my WhatsApp number. So whenever you need some support from my side, I will be glad to support you, because I always believe that research is a journey, is a collaborative journey, is a collective journey. If anybody is thinking, I can do research alone, I think you cannot do research. Research means a collaboration. Please understand that the real teamwork you have to expertise in your life during a research journey. Let us start. You can see that I would like to have, I have only 2 slides which I am talking about the research. So what is the process of research? Okay, I am repeating my request to all of you. When you're doing research, your research should be helpful to society. When we are doing research, if it is not useful to society, if you are not able to support the poor people because of research, and we realize that in research, we are still zero. A small virus in the world stop everything, where we all pretend that medical science is much above. I attended a program in Stanford University 2 years back, and the biotechnology department claimed that anything happen in the world, the research will be able to handle. And the world proved that anything happen in the world, we are not able to manage. This is the reality. So definitely there is a long distance to travel to, there is opportunities are there. And one more thing, all my academicians, my fellow colleagues, the faculty members, there is no more teaching tomorrow. What I'm going to do today, I am also going to tell you, these are the things are there. You can Google it. You can get wonderful videos better than me that will teach you. So please understand that no more teaching. That era is over. Okay. Google is the best teacher in the world. Or I'm talking about Google means as a search engine. That's all. So you will get everything. So if you are not able to come to the research, tomorrow's world is not for you. This is reality. So come to the point. I'm just going to disable the participant for the annotation. So what is the steps? You can see that you have to choose your research area. So what is my aim today? To support you how software or how internet technology can guide you or to support you to all these processes. The fundamental research process is same. There is no change in that. But I am going to share my experience with you that how easily or what are the tricks or how easily, how software will support you or what is the importance of software knowledge in a research journey. So, when I am handling some classes for the research scholars in different universities in the world, my first point is I am telling them, go to the tools. You understand the tools which can support you. The same thing I would like to share with you. And some of you may be having good knowledge about these tools. Maybe you will not get anything, but only just think that it is a sharing session, that's all. So once you have a research area, you have to come to the narrow down. Don't go for a broad area. Always narrow down your topic. That is the research. You have narrow down because you can do best research when you narrow your topic to the narrow level. The most narrow level, how much you can do. If you go for 10th level, go for that. Then you have to go for the research problem in that one. Because you know that nowadays plagiarism is a big problem. So, in many research, I do believe that if your research problem is excellent, half of the issue is over. You will be able to publish in good journal. So once you identify this problem, you cannot move, especially for research scholars, because then you cannot change it. After 2 years, you think that, oh, this problem is not good. I know you cannot do that. So always focus on the problem, then the objective. What many researchers, I still feel that even the 3rd year of their the submission of the thesis, they are not clear about their objective. But I have some scholars, they are very clear what is their aim, what they are going to do. Everything is very clear. I love such scholars and such research because you should be very specific. I am going to do this and this is my aim. Then you can go very clearly. And most of the researchers, I feel that till the end, they are not clear. They are keep on studying. No. You please study before, I think like a preamble 1 year. This is some you 4 universities doing that. 1 year you search and everything, finalize it. Then go for the start. Then you can have your design, very important. My aim is not talking about research. My aim is tool today and prepare the proposal. Once you have a wonderful proposal, 50% of your journey is over. Believe that. Prepare a nice proposal. When you write, most of the scholars, when they write proposal, they don't have any idea. No, that is not the way. When you are doing the PG itself, anybody is doing PG, I might request all of you, please come to the research in that level. So this is the structure of the paper. Only 2 slides I have, then I'm going to the tool directly. You can see that my aim, I'm not going to read it actually. It is very clear. This is the content of the paper. Only any paper, this is the content. Try to accommodate all these things. And my aim today, how to support you to find out or solve this problem. My time is very limited. I know that. Maybe I will skip some of the tools. So let us start. How we can find out the topics. The most important problem, the biggest challenge every research is faced, how I can find a idea or how I can find a research area, research problem. Okay, so here I am coming to you, what world is looking for. So nowadays, if you're asking to anybody what research you would like to, everybody will say that we need a vaccine, or we need to escape from the lockdown, or we need to escape from our life to live as usual. Yesterday, I got a WhatsApp message from my friend who is in a Corona center. He told that my ambition in my life, I have to join for a festival in one of the temples in India. This is my ambition of my life. Just imagine, just think that how the world is moving. So we have to understand what is the trend. That is most important. So come to the point. First point is Google Trends. I am ready to share the presentation. Usually I share my presentations to the organizers. The organizers can share it with you, because all these slides I kept the website also, so you can just go it. So what is the tool? What is the meaning of tool? Nowadays many tools are online. If you are going for a compiler in computer science, if you are going for a compiler, maybe even 20 years back or 25 years back, when I start my teaching career, installing the software was one of the biggest problem. Nowadays, anybody is installing anything? No, nothing to install. That is the reality, because tools means online. So it is easy. You don't have to prepare anything. Your journey is very simple. So first point is Google Trends. How you know that what the world is looking for? So we can go to this one now. You can just point of this issue. I will just go to the 1 minute. Okay, I will just go to the site. You can see that. Hope you are able to see my screen, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's visible.
So you can simply go to the Google Trends. All these, in a single search, you can get it actually. What is the trend? Okay. Suppose you are looking for or an area. Okay. My request to all of you, why we have to go behind the trend? Because when you are publishing, if you want to get the citation, I will come to that point next. Okay. Because what is our aim of our research? Some people has to use your research and it should be beneficial in their life, and they have to cite your paper in their research. That is our aim. So we can see that how we can think about any topic. What is the trend? So this is Google is doing. As you know that Google have the full data of the world. Everybody is our life. What is our daily life today? I think everyone in the world, maybe minimum one time, we are using Google search. So Google have the data. So they are sharing the data. So if maybe I'm going for data mining, I like to use the keyword for data mining. So maybe you can see that I'm just going to talk about data mining. So what about the trend of data mining in the world? You can see that you will get the complete graph for last 12 months. You can see that how people are looking for data mining. So kindly note that this is a simple tool. I don't have time to explain more. So I will just give only idea. Please bear with me in that actually. You can see that how the world is looking for this topic, data mining. And you will be able to understand. This is the best tool. And when you are submitting the proposal, you can use these tools or this screenshot as a supporting document to the guide that this tool is the trending now. Or you can see this one. We can simply go to Corona. Okay, I was just looking this one. You can see, I'm going to search COVID. Okay, you can just search for COVID, and you can see that how this searching was going on. In March 2020, you can see that it was the high. After that, then people see, look, now it is come down and it's coming down. And you can see that what about now? Or quarantine, or if you are going to talk about vaccine, okay? So if you are going to talk about a vaccine, and you can see that how the trend, this is the things you can see that now the trend is going in this way. People are more than Corona, people are searching for the vaccine. So I don't have time to give you many examples. So please, first topic, the things you can think about, all the options are there. You can state-wise, you can go for country-wise, all these worldwide, you can think about this one. So you will get again that how the world is looking for these things actually. Okay. So the first topic I would like to say is that one of the first tool in your life when you are starting your journey, or when you are publishing a paper, or when you are going to write an article, manuscript. So the professors, or those who are already coming to the PhD, think always about the Google Trends. Go for Google Trends and get your idea. That is very important. Okay, that is very important. Okay, so now you can go for next tool. I'm always, in all my seminar, I am talking about the keywords. Okay, why keyword is important? You know, I'm always asking the scholars, how many, when I am getting the thesis, I'm getting many theses nowadays as an external evaluator, many theses. So I always ask a question to the guide, what about the citations? Okay, I never, I never do anything harm to anybody, that is other thing. But even I will always ask about the citations. And you know, we come to know that in many of the, thesis, there is no citation. Okay, I mean, even published paper, after publish even 1 year, there is no single citations. Dear colleagues, just imagine that if your paper is not cited by anybody, if your paper is not used by anybody, what is the benefit of your research? Don't take personal. Don't take personal. Okay. You know, what is the reason you are not getting citation? Of course, when you publish in a journal like Springer or even any WS Science, Web of Science paper, or even any Clarivate Analytics or anything, any such indexing, okay, ISI or any kind of journal, definitely you will get, definitely, no doubt in that actually. But the question is how you can improve or increase your citation. So that I'm going to give you, because finding out the keyword is a big issue. You know, when I read some of the research article, I see that there is no connection between the article and keywords. Okay, so what is the use of this tool? This is one of the best tool. You should know that which keyword people are searching, what world is looking for. So if you are giving that keyword, automatically your paper will be coming top in the search engine. So you know, this is, research is not like the previous era. Okay, research is now everything with online. So you please understand that how you can improve your citation. So if your citation is improved, your H-index is improved. If your H-index is increased, means you will be a good researcher. Your institution will be behind you. That is the beauty of these kinds of techniques. So we can see that now. Just see it. Okay, you can see that this tool. Okay, this actually, you know, Google is using this tool for advertisement. Okay, you know how companies are looking for, what people are searching for. Okay, but as a research tool, as a researcher, we can use it. You have to just log into this one, just click on this, all are online. Just click on the keyword planner. You can see that. Go to the keyword planner and you will be able to see that what the world is looking for, and you will be able to find that how the world is looking for the keywords. So you can see that this is the tool, very simple tool, very simple tool actually. It's not at all difficult. All these tools are very easy. You can find out that discover new keywords. Just go to this website, Google AdWords, Google keyword, and it is called keyword planner. In the keyword planner, you can just go to discover new keyword. Go to the discover new keyword and you can go for your search. Suppose I am just searching for data mining. Why I am giving data mining is maybe it is very common and you all understand that, even it's a computer science topic. You can see that. See, look, I'm in Oman. When I am applying for some funder proposal or something, it will be really useful for me. I'm looking for data mining. You can see that. After that, you just enter the keyword, click on get result. Click on get result. So you will be able to see that how you can see, look, what are the associated keyword with data mining. The keyword is, so you can see that the keyword ideas. This will give you the idea, because you know many people nowadays suffering. How I can narrow my research. So please use these tools. You can see that. See, look, you can broaden your research with data analytics, which is related, analytics, machine learning, advanced analytics, data extraction, big data analytics. See, look, all these are topics you can find out in your life. Very easy. You know, because you know this is the real study from the world, not from somebody is telling. Even a research guide cannot guide you like this. And you can see that you can see how the keywords. See, around 1 to 100 people. It's only in Oman. You can see that it is, the competition is low. This is for bidding. This is for the basic purpose of this tool is for advertisement. But even though you can see that as a researcher, we can use it in a wonderful way that you will get more citations and increase in your search. And you can see that these are the keyword ideas: web mining, data mining tools, association rule mining, data mining process. You can say there is a Vecka tool and data mining applications. There are many are there. And this is only in Oman. So I am going to change the location now. If I am going to India, I am going to add India in this location. How India is looking for this one, you can see that India. I just add India. So you can see that now. You can see it is now, you can see that it is now 10K to 100K. See, look, the increase in the volume, and you will be able to know that how India is looking for, or which part of the world. And if you are going to USA, and when you're adding more countries where your research is focusing, you will get, these are the keyword people are looking from these areas of the world, and use these keyword specifically in your abstract and try to use maximum. This is an art. Many people are writing the paper, they are publishing the paper. Why this paper is, I will show you my citations. When I published one of the conference paper in Turkey in education and learning, I got 138 citations of that paper. That increased my H-index to high level than computer science. It's an e-learning paper. So what I'm telling, actually, what the world is looking for, that is the beauty of finding out the keywords. So my dear fellow colleagues, this is all there is science, and even there is tricks. You apply these tricks in your research, so definitely it will be useful for you. So this is called, you can see that Google AdWords. Google AdWords or Google keyword selection is a wonderful tool which will give you a clear idea about the keywords. There are many keyword tools are there. I just start with the Google, then we can see others. Okay, now, okay. I'm just closing it, and you can go to the next one. Okay, the other one is called WordStream, another interesting tool. Okay, all these tools you can use. Then the main advantage of these tools, you can easily find out your topic. Okay, you can see these all are free online tool. How you can see that? Enter a keyword or a website. You can, suppose again, I'm going to search about data mining. Okay, you can see that this is another tool. Okay, the name of the tool, you can see that WordStream. How you can search, how the world is searching. You can see that. Even you can, I'm just default, find my keywords. Find my keywords. See, look, when I'm going for search in data mining, you can see that you can specifically, you can give the country, different countries. In Oman, it is only 320 search is there. If I'm going to India, so you will be able to see that how this is the difference. You can see that when I'm going for the new search, 74,000 people are searching for data analysis and mining meaning. See, look, actually. So when you're writing a paper, if anything related to data, if you can include this data analysis keyword, definitely you will get the opportunity to get more citations. Okay, these are the tricks. You can see that any topic when you are publishing, any area, I'm not talking about computer science, any area, you please use these kinds of tools and understand that which keyword, what people are looking for. Because you are reading the mind of people. Can you imagine these type of tools in 20 years back? Never. So now you will be able to understand that what world is looking for. So you please include these kinds of keywords in your abstract, maximum in your title or in your keywords. That is very important actually. It is an art, it is an ability. Please make sure that, please see that your research has to be published to the world, not to you, and not only to your institution, not in your library. It has to go to the world. That is the research now. So this is another interesting tool. You can think about industry, because nowadays research is very, cognitive research means we have to do all these in that way. So when you use these types of tricks, definitely you can increase your citations. Okay. Next, it is very interesting. Okay, what world is looking or asking, and even those who are starting, you can see that. Okay, you can see that this one is Questions Ninja. Questions Ninja is an interesting tool where you can see that what world is asking. Okay, that means questions, especially those who are looking for making the research questions, it will be useful for you. You can see that. Let's find questions what people ask online. You see that these all are very easy tool. This is not website. These all are online tools. You can see that these are very easy tools. You can say that again. I am using the same word, data mining. I would like to show you this one only because of how the same keyword is using and how you can get the benefit of that one. So you can see that. See, look, now this is looking for all search engine. It is looking and it is collaborating with all engines, and you will get from the repository that how the research questions you can definite. Okay, this all it will support you. This all will support you. See, you can see that. Okay, you can see that the table format. Okay, so the questions, even you can differentiate the question. How questions, for example, you can see How important is data mining for data engineer or machine learning? How do data mining tools work? You look with the keyword data mining, how many questions you can formulate. All these questions will support you in your research journey. Is it possible a person can do it? Never. Never. Imagine that within seconds, you are getting all kind of how, what, why. And you can see down how many questions are there. Where, be, when. I mean, with all proposals, do, which, miscellaneous questions. All these are there. Where is data mining done? You know, when you go through all these questions, if you are able to answer at least 50 questions, it can be a paper. So what world is looking for? This all are searching. People are searching for what is data mining? What is the difference between data mining and data analysis? What is the difference between data mining and data analytics? See, look how this all world is looking for. And you can download all these questions in a CSV format. Please note that you can download all these questions in CSV format. That is, and you can keep it. You don't have to look tomorrow. You can get it, everything in the CSV format. This is another beauty of these kinds of questions. So you can see that how it is working and what is the, how the questions are there, how it is useful for you, how it will be beneficial for you. I mean, Questions Note Ninja, another one. Okay, I mean, all the website, I will pass it to you. So you can see that you can change it, everything. Okay, you can, the initial version is free, but when you are going for the advanced use, you have to pay. But for a researcher, no need, no need. Okay, it is very clear. I repeat that. Questions Note Ninja, another tool which you can use. Next, Answer the Public, another interesting one. Answer the Public, and this is really interesting. You can see that the same. You can just give a keyword, and you can see that this is a website. Discover what people are asking about. You can see that this is again. It's interesting actually. You can see that. See, look, this image is wonderful image. It's very a 3D modeling of an image. It is very clear. And you can see that I'm just going to search about again data mining. Okay. And please note that you can see this one, how it is working. Okay. You can just tell, okay. Just have a look. You can get 1 minute. Some of the tools are, they will go to the paid version sometimes. Okay. Then I'm just going to try it. Data mining. Okay. So you will be able to get, see, look, you can see that this is the version you can get. See, look, data mining. See, this is really useful for us. This is one we need. You can see this image is enough to have your full research journey. You can see that it's like mind mapping. Maybe you know that mind mapping technique, and you can see that how this is data mining. Who, where, when, how, what. If you are able to answer these questions, see, look how interestingly these tools. You may feel that these are very simple tools, but if you are taking it seriously, we are using all these tools, especially when you are applying for the funded projects and when you are applying for the funding with international universities or the international bodies. This all you can refer, because these all are the authentications. These all are authenticated result you can give. You can see that how it is, all the propositions, what, how, when, all these things. And you can see that another thing with the propositions. Okay, what data mining is, to, can, what can be happen, what is near, with, for, with all the propositions. You can read all these questions. Data mining about machine learning. And so, you know, when you read this, you can narrow down your research. If you are just giving a broad area, you can narrow down your research, because these tools will support you. Otherwise, how many articles you have to read? How many books you have to read? Nothing. You use the tools. Within 1 day, you can formulate your research questions. That is the beauty of these tools. And you can see that again, data mining and data mining ways. Data mining ways machine learning, data mining ways data science, data mining ways data analytics. See, look, I choose data mining as a topic because everybody knows about data mining, or it's a very common topic we are using in our life. So you can see that very simple topic, which is using for data. I mean, how you can formulate the research questions or the keywords which will support you. You read everything you read. You can see that data mining in a, you can see with even alphabetical model, image, everything. It's a really interesting tool. And mind mapping is the most, you know, when you are getting idea, if you want to improve your ideas, always you can do these kinds of techniques. Use techniques in your research which will support you, and you can get the benefit of this one. This is very interesting and a simple tool you can use for any tool which is called what? Ask Public. Okay, you can see that. You can close it now, and you can answer the public. This is really interesting mind mapping tool. You can use it for this one. Okay, that is mainly about the ideas or keyword. This is the initial step of your research. What is next? Everybody is really struggling about literature review and reference management. Okay, you know that everybody is really struggling. Okay, and some of you who already attended our seminars in either with SRM or Bell Institute, we have covered about Mendeley. So I would like to go through such tools with maybe 5 minutes time. I will show you how you can use that tools, which will make your job very easy once you write the paper. Okay, because you know that when we start our research journey, the most difficult part is writing the article in different APA style or even IEEE style or BIS style, because it was the real tedious work. When you are using a typewriter or even a old computer in latex or something, when you are using and preparing a research thesis, how difficult. But nowadays, how easy. When you're using the tool, how easily you can publish a paper. That is our aim. So we can go to that point. So the first one is, I would like to go to Mendeley. Okay. So Mendeley is a referencing software. So very easy tool. I would like to show you. You can install it. Mendeley is completely free. Of course, the advanced version you have to pay. But for a normal use, no need of go for any payment. And you please understand that 90% of all these tools are free. That is the beauty of the research. Okay, 90% of all these tools are free. When you're looking about the Mendeley, so what is Mendeley? So how you can use Mendeley software for research? Okay, I would like to just show you one of the tools, and then I will just go to Zotero and EndNote. I will just cover these things. Okay, but I would like to show you how you can use Mendeley. So please note that what is Mendeley, or how you can use the reference management. Okay, that is as a tool. We can see that. I will just go to that tool now. Please note that. Okay, I will just open Mendeley. I have installed. Always, instead of using the web version, you can always, it is easy. You just download it. Very simple software. Very simple software. Download it and keep your machines. Okay, you can see that. I'm just going to open Mendeley. Okay, you can see that. This is the software. It's very easy to use. You can simply download the software from the Mendeley.com. Very easy. You can either in the Mac, iOS, or even in any operating system. Both are there. Mac and Windows is available. So you can log in. Okay. Very simple software. We can make it very easy, this webinar. It should be useful for the people. So you can easily use it. You can just log in. Okay. My request all of you, what is the main problem nowadays everybody is facing is the password. So, because you may have many accounts and you will forget the password. So my suggestion is that you please, this is the technique which I am using. Try to use a common password for all these kinds of online applications. So you never forget. Use same email ID and same password for all common applications which you are using. Otherwise, what is the problem? There will be 10 or 20 passwords and definitely you forget. And after you use this software after 1 week, you are always struggling with the password. So the better option, always for official purpose, you keep one password, and all the online you can see that, so that you never forget. You keep 3-4 password in your life and use this password as always, but don't write it anywhere. Okay, keep it with you. So that is the best option, because nowadays the interesting thing is we do a research in Middle East and we find out that the most of the ladies, those who are using the password is their child name. And all the newly married people, they are using the password as the vice versa, the husband name or wife name. Easily and even more than 1,000 password hacked. We hacked simply with these names. So please understand that the beauty of the password. Okay, because of marriage, don't give the password of your husband name or wife name, especially for the young researchers I am giving, because it is easy to hack, especially when there is a new baby born, means password will be the baby name. This is always happening. So try to avoid these kinds of easy hacking system. I am talking on the basis of research in Middle East. I don't know what is in India, what happened. Okay. So this is this is the screen you can see. It's very easy. I have added some of the paper. Okay. So what you have to do when you open this Mendeley screen, so what is the purpose? It's a reference management system for literature review. Easily, when you are going to write a paper, you may have many paper you reference. Okay. Whenever you reference a paper, I will tell you how to download the paper next. So you bring the paper and you download it to your machine or in the web, then you bring it to Mendeley. How you can do that? You open Mendeley and you can go to add and you can go to your paper. I mean, any paper. Okay. I mean that any paper which you are referring. So you can see that these are the journals, or journal paper or something which I am using, or even this is some of our paper. You can simply you please download the paper in your machine first and please download it. Please add it to your repository. So you can have all subfolder. So what I am doing, or what is the easiest way, when you are going to make one paper, it's about one topic. You create a folder here. You can create a folder because my research is mainly in artificial intelligence and I'm using ontology. And you can see that any paper which you are using, either you can keep it in all documents or you can simply keep it in ontology folder. Okay, it's a very simple folder. You can create any number of folder and all the paper relevant to that one, you keep in this folder. Very easy. You can keep it in this folder. So once you have everything, I'm not going to any advanced features of this. I'm going to only simple feature. Okay, only one tool I will show you. So it's in each area I will explain one tool to make your job easy. And I would like to show you that how easily you can do. Those who are using Mendeley, it will be very easy. But those who are not using, it will be useful for you. So you can just have the paper now here. Very easy. You can have the author's name information, title, everything is there. You don't have to bother about what is there. Just leave it. Okay. So you add all the paper, whatever the paper you have to the folder, organize your folder in a way. It's very simple. Very easily you can organize these folders. Everything is okay. Done. Then you are going to start your paper. Okay. When you are going to start your paper, it's very simple. Okay. You can start your paper. You write your paper. Okay. Assume that this is your paper. 1 minute. Okay. So you have your paper, very simple paper. Okay. This is your paper. You are going to go to the citations. When you are giving the citations in Word, because when you are using Mendeley, all the beauty of all these software, these are plugins directly connected to Microsoft Word, directly connected to Microsoft Word. So once you install Mendeley, it will automatically install the Word plugin, or you can just allow it. It will ask, allow the adding the plugin. Please note that no need of any computer science knowledge for all these things. These all are very simple tool. Please understand that computer science means only for programmer nowadays. Even I am coming to that area. That is not for programmer. Without programming, you can do analysis. Okay. So please don't feel that, oh, computer is not for me. I have to depend somebody. I know many people are behind some people for data analysis, typing, writing. No. As a researcher, my aim today to make you understand the easiness of using computer. See, look, Mendeley, how you can use this, all are drag and just drag it. To add a paper, you can just drag it from the folder. Directly you can drag it. You can keep it here. That's all. Click the mouse, drag it inside. That's the easiest way. You copy to the desktop or any folder, just drag it. So it will be inside. That much easy, all these software. Go to the web. And time constraint, these types of workshops, we can take one full day. Because, then only you will be real, because this is workshop. We are doing the real workshop. Because we have to also do with us parallelly. So such a day, we have to conduct a workshop for 3 days. But anyway, I don't have time. That is the problem also. So you can see that here, you just click on this one. Go to the references section. Go to the reference section. I'm going very slowly because I know those who are using these tools, for them it is really boring. But those who are not using, it is interesting for them. Especially for computer science people, they may know it. So you can just go to the references section, click on references. So you can see here now, insert citation. You can see that insert citation option is there. You can see that, click on, because why it is coming? Because when you install Mendeley in your computer, this plugin will automatically add it to the Word file. And when you open Microsoft Word, when you click on the reference section, you can see insert citation symbol automatically. It's very easy. Click on wherever you want to give the citation, click the mouse there, click the cursor there. So usually we are doing like, you write your paper, and when you write the paper, when you are writing, whenever you want to do the citation, just click on insert citation. So you will get this small window. This is the plugin. Okay. So you can search here either, or directly you can go to Mendeley. That is very easy. You can just go to Mendeley. So Mendeley will open. You can see that. You choose the paper, which one from the repository you want to cite here. I am repeating. You click on open Mendeley. Then automatically it will go to the Mendeley software, which is installed in your machine, or even a web version. You can directly go to the web version, open it, no issue. But I prefer use the install version because you can have the control always, very easy to manage it. Okay, and always please have use one laptop for research. Keep everything in that laptop with the backup. Always keep a external hard disk. This is my request to all researchers. You should have a laptop. You should have a external hard disk. Try to make the backup every day, because don't trust technology. Don't trust machine. Please, you know, even myself, if I lose this laptop, I lose my life. This is the reality. Because all my research, even I'm configuring many things here, okay, as artificial intelligence. So wherever I go, I keep more than my child, I will keep safety about my laptop. This is the reality, because that is our life nowadays. So please always keep an external hard disk, buy an external hard disk, always try to make backup. If I am asking around, I don't know how many people are attending the session, if I am asking a question to you, how many of you are doing backup? I know that the answer will be less. Even Saudi madam, maybe the answer will be less. I am sure actually, because even you are a computer science professor, may not be we are using actually. But my request to all of you, once you lose the data, then you will realize the value of data. What is the most valuable thing in the world now? Data. Don't forget that. Okay, it's my experience I am telling. I forget my laptop when I went for a conference in one country. I reach the reach airport in the other country. I went back immediately to other country to take my laptop. You please understand, I spent full money for a flight ticket to get my laptop. That much important. That is one of my life experience I'm sharing with you. So importance of data is very, you know, if you don't say laptop is no problem, but data you cannot get back. Come back. I'm just sharing some experience, that's all. Click the paper which you want to cite. Very easily you can just click here. If your paper or anything, self citation, no problem. If your paper is relevant, you can go for self citation, no issue at all. So you can go for the paper and click on the button called cite. You can see there is a small button, it is called cite. Click on cite, done. So now you can see that, you can see automatically the item. So you can choose the style here. Please note that I will come to that actually. Okay, you can style which style you want. You can go for APA, IEEE, ACM, any style you can go. You just imagine that 20 years back, or even 10, even 5 years back, when we are publishing our many journal I never sent because of the formatting difficulties. Okay, and as I have a research assistant, some of our research assistants, they will say, Doctor, we are fed up with the formatting. Okay, this is the reality. Everybody knows that. But now you can single click, you can prepare the paper. If you have the idea, if you have the good communication skill, if you have the writing capacity, these are very important for your research. Write something, then formatting computer will do it. Just you can see now. Another citation, another, you know, we are continuing the document now. Another citation, the same thing. Go for insert citation, go to Mendeley and choose the paper, which one you want to cite. Click on citation. Again, cite. Again, we are continuing the paper. Go for this one and go to Mendeley, and you can choose the paper and cite. We have did 3 citations now. Now I am going to write the reference sections. Okay. You can see that the references section we have. Okay. You just move the mouse here and you can see that you can just click on, 1 minute, I will, because of the software, I have to move it. Okay. You can just click on insert bibliography button. You can see, you can just click on insert bibliography button. See, look here, I have settings problem simply. So that's why it is 3 of it is coming. So you can see that automatically. You can see here now, just click on insert bibliography. So automatically you can see that all the citations you refer, it will come automatically. See, look, if you have around 150 references or 34 references, how easy. You don't have to bother about the paper, anything. Automatically the things will be done. Suppose this is IEEE format. Okay, this is the normal citations. If you want to change into APA or anything, you can see that you can simply change the format. This one, it is APA style. In a single click, a software will support you to change everything. What else you need as a researcher? The most difficult part is when you are writing the format in the paper. How easily these softwares will support you. You can see that how easy you can manage the software. You can see that this is only one software is called Mendeley. It's completely free. You can download it. You can use it. Okay. Even, you know, Google Scholar, you can go from Google Scholar, you can copy and paste it. But here, nothing. You just write your paper wherever you want the citation, click it and go it. Everything is automatic. What else you need as a researcher? So nowadays, if you are using the real tool, if you are good in computer, how you can make it easy your job? Okay, I hope it is clear. I don't have time. That's why I'm going back. Okay, I don't want to repeat the step again. So you can very easily, you have to install it. I will just give once again of the install Mendeley, then install directly the plugin will come into the Word file. Nothing to do. This all are next. That's all. Very easy. Very easy. You don't have any help from anybody. And especially I know that senior professors are always telling you, oh, we are not good with the computer. No, it is very easy. It is very easy and you can use it actually. Okay. So this is the options. You can go and click the mouse there and you can go to the insert citations and directly you will go to the options with the Mendeley. You choose the paper and single click insert bibliography. Everything will be there. And once you do again, it will come automatically. Nothing to do. It's very easy. This software is called Mendeley. And we are going back with these comparisons. You can see that. So this is about Mendeley. You can download it very easy. I hope it is clear. Is it okay? I think we are going to almost 9:59. Is it okay? Everything is okay. Everything is going well. Do I have to change any of my style or way, Madam Swati?
No, it's good, sir.
Okay.
Keep going.
So I will do the same way. Okay.
Yes.
So this is Mendeley. You can use that. The next one is Zotero. Very interesting. You know, please note that if you know Mendeley, you know, I'm a computer science professor. I always tell my students, once I teach Java, I will tell the students, I will not teach you C#. It is your responsibility. And I always telling all my colleagues, if you know C language well, you don't have to, nobody has to teach you Java or any other programming language or Python. Okay, if you know, if you have this basics of C programming, I always tell to my PG students, when I did my bachelor degree, I did in 1990, I think. Okay, I did no, it is my end of my project time. I did as 93. I did a small software 93, 94. And the Windows is just Microsoft introduced Windows operating system. I did a software. I'm a project is called Paintbrush. I made a paintbrush in C language. It was my mini project. And still I believe that that was the best project I did in my life because I know memory management, I know heap, I know everything because, you know, we have to write program for everything. We have to cache the memory, we have to write in C. So if you study like that, you know, you never have to bother about any other programming language. The same way, if you use one tool, it will be easy for you. So Zotero is completely free. It's another. Please note that Mendeley is from elsewhere. Okay, Mendeley is from elsewhere. You can. I will just go to the website. How you can download it? I forget that. You can see that. Okay. This is from elsewhere. Okay. See, this is Mendeley software. Very easy. You need a login. Please note that you need a login. You have to sign in, and it is directly from elsewhere. It is very easy. You have to just sign in. You have to create account. My request to all of you, please create account for all, especially I'm going to Scopus and Web of Science, then I will explain that. So this is very simple. You can download it. Okay. You have to create a free account and you can download it very easily. Okay. That's all. Now we are moving back to Zotero. Okay, please note that same thing. Zotero is also a free software. You can do many things. This is not only referencing software. See, look, they are calling it your personal research assistant. What a wonderful caption. Look, your personal research assistant. Okay, it is completely free software. There is no paid version for Zotero. And see, look, please understand that there are companies and people, they are making something to you and asking you to please use, but we are not using. This is the reality. So what we have to do, we have to use it, and you can download it, and you can see, look, same thing like Mendeley. See, look, the environment, like Zoom or Google. Now Google Meet is going to make the same thing like Zoom. So once you use the Zoom, you can use Google Meet or any other Microsoft Teams or any software. So same thing you can see. Look here now, same thing which I show you with Mendeley. These are the, I am not expert in all these tools. Please don't feel that I am an expert in everything. No, I am not an expert. Okay, whenever I need, I use it. That's all. Okay, because very wonderful videos are there. Go to Google, then type Mendeley video, how to use Mendeley video. You will get wonderful videos better than me. So no, don't worry at all actually. Okay, so this is the reality. So you can see that this is a symbol, the dashboard of the Mendeley. You can add all this paper, but my advice to you, when you are adding paper, you add always to the folder, make it organized. When you look on some of the desktop, you cannot see what is a desktop. There will be 1,000 icons, and 1,000 small icons will be there, or shortcut will be there. No, that is not the right way. When you are using computer, use in a professional way. That is very important actually. Okay, keep always, try to clean your desktop every week. This is my advice to you. That's what I am doing. Every week I clean my desktop. Okay, then you will be more organized. Use it actually. So this is Zotero, another interesting software. It is very nice. You can use it. Okay, I'm not going to use it. We don't have time. That's why. Maybe I will take 10 minutes extra. Okay, please. Okay, please. So you can see the EndNote. EndNote is from the giant Web of Science group. You can see that this guy is the most important guy in the research world. So once you get this guy, this is the most important. So you can see that they call the name called Research Smarter. See, look the captions they are giving. Research Smarter. This is from Web of Science. You can see that EndNote. EndNote is a paid software. Okay, and it has many features are there. So I'm repeating, if you are able to use either Zotero or EndNote or Mendeley, okay, especially if you are able to use EndNote, many features are there. You can see that. You can see everything is there. EndNote is a wonderful software. You can use it for many things. You can organize your things directly. Wonderful software. Okay, because of time issue, I'm just going a little bit faster. You can see that, my dear colleagues and professors and teachers, please use it. This is my request to all of you. You please explore it. You can get a wonderful, then you will love research. Why you hate research? Because of the tedious things. But now there is nothing tedious. You can love research, definitely. So now, how you can get the resources? Now the literature review reference management is okay. Now I am going to how to choose the paper. Everybody is suffering really. How to choose the paper? What is the best paper? I don't have time to explain. This is a wonderful research topic for webinar for 3 hours. Okay, and in our potential research, every year in 2012 I started a program which is called Unleash Your Research Potential. You can please note down the name, Unleash Your Research Potential. My aim was to explore the research tools and computer science research. I mean that how to help the public people use the system to support. And every year we are doing that workshop, international workshop. So it is free. Please note that we are not charging a single rupee for anything. We are not charging money. Okay, and university is doing it free. If anybody would like to attend from India, we can give visa. But because of Corona, I cannot promise now. But otherwise, we can give visa and you can attend it. It's a one-day full program. Always we are introducing the latest tools in research. Okay, this is our aim. Every 2012 onwards, we are doing this program, and it was my idea, and I was the founder of that program. Still, I'm doing that. So you can use here now Scopus. So my advice to all of you, please create a login with Scopus. You have to have a login with Scopus. Very important. Please create a Scopus. Then you can search for the paper. Okay, and it is also from Elsewhere. What is the use of Elsewhere? If you are having an Elsewhere account, you can use it for Scopus, you can use it for Mendeley and everything. Okay. You can see that Scopus is the one. You can sign in. Okay. Please create, look, Elsewhere Scopus, and you can see that, oh, this is with my wife's name. Okay. And I will just log into my name. Okay. Please note that this one I am using for same for Mendeley. Mendeley is also from Elsewhere. So when you're having an Elsewhere account, so you will be able to use all these things in same way. So you don't have to create for separate account. Okay. If you have a Elsewhere account, we can use for the Mendeley and for Scopus, everything. You can check everything here. You can see the sources is there. You can click on the sources. You can search for anything. You can enter your subject area, your title area. I don't have time. That's why I'm not able to explain. You know, when you are, my dear colleagues, when you are publishing, be careful. Don't publish in any journal which is making money, because nowadays the most important, most biggest business in the world is publishing. Please understand that. So try to publish. Of course, in Scopus also you have to pay money, but at least you will get an authenticity. And I have a request which I will pass at the end, because we have to think about journals, which is free journal, which is supported by university. That is very important actually. Indian researchers has to focus on, Indian institution has to focus on that one. My request to all of you. Okay. So you can see now, this is the how you can find out the resource. From you can refer, get the paper. Always try to refer from Scopus or Web of Science or such indexing, which will give value to your resource. I mean, your paper and your publications. Okay. So I'm just going back from Scopus to Web of Science. You know that Clarivate Analytics. Okay. You know that the old Thomson router, you know the name. When we start journey of research, we were always using the word called Thomson router. Okay. And you can see that this is Web of Science, and this is the company. Web of Science is the group of publishing. They have everything, and they have the indexing citations also. Okay. So you have to log in. You have to have a account. Please create account with all the master databases. This is my advice to all of you. And again, you can see that I am using same username and password for all these things. Okay. So I never forget. I am using same username and password for all these research accounts. So there is no confusion. Okay. So you can log in directly with this one, and you can search for, this is very important question. How we know that? So you have some publications in, especially in Elsewhere or Springer or something, you can find out from a good publication. So I have some, you know, suppose if you, when you are going to search, many journals, they claim that they have in they have in Web of Science and Scopus. Please search it. Okay. I'm just maybe I'm just going for someone Arab journal or something. I am just searching. So you can see that you will get the result of Arab journal for only, it will list the journal. So you can see that Arab journal for scientific research, Arab journal for this one. You can see that. Okay. Whatever the journal. Okay. Arab journal for science and engineering. One of the journals in our area. Okay. So you can view the profile of this journal. You can see it, and you can see that and visit the site of that journal. And you can make sure that, and it's a Springer journal. And if you want to search any paper, you can search here. Directly you can search here. Directly you can search here. That is also available here. And you can get all your article, etc. If you want to search for your paper, you can simply search it here. Okay. You can simply search it here. If you are going to search with names or everything. So if you are going with your names, so I just search with my name. So my paper, which is published in Springer, you can see here. And this is Arab journal. This is a Springer journal with Web of Science indexing, ESI journal. And you can see that Ondo-diabetic and oncology-based clinical decision support system. And you can get the paper. You can see the abstract, but you have to pay. Okay, download the full file as it is a paid journal. You have to pay money, and you can see when you to get the good reference, you can go for the reference of this one. What are the paper we refer? This is another option. Kindly excuse me, I don't have time. That's why otherwise these all we can talk about one day or 2 days. That is interesting topics. Okay. Then we can go to Medline. That is for medical journal. I would like to skip some side. So these all are there are many. I would like to show you there are many are there. Go to Google Scholar. It's a wonderful, you know, whatever we say that this is a wonderful. My request to all of you, those who are attending with me today, you please make sure that you have a Google Scholar page. It's very important actually. Okay. Your Google Scholar, your citation is very important. So please make your Google Scholar. You go to your citations and please understand that you can see that you have to create your Google Scholar page. And especially in our university, we never ask for nowadays resume. We are asking for the Google Scholar page. We are asking everybody, please give the link of your, in all my interview, I am asking the people, kindly give your Google Scholar page. That is enough to know about you, because Google will not lie, but resume can be, you can lie. So this is the reality. So you can see that the paper is, you please note that one of my paper, which I published in 2011, in one of the conferences in Turkey, I published a paper in Turkey. I went to Turkey to present, and you can see that towards pervasive mobile learning, the vision of 21st century, one of my paper. You please note that this is my highest cited paper by 135 people. And this I am telling, you know, where you publish, and this is not a pure computer science, you know, pervasive computing. It was a really interesting topic, pervasive ubiquitous computing. This is one of the really interesting augmented reality area where we published a paper in 2011, and you can see that it was one of our paper which we got 135 citations. So always look on this H-index, I-index, and your graph, how you are smart in your research journey. So maybe you are a professor with a good publication, but if nobody cites your paper, you never be in that group. Please understand that. I am requesting all of you, how the international world is looking. The international world is looking for your citation, your H-index, and your I-index, I-10 index. All these are important actually. So please understand these international standards, and don't be, maybe you in a village in Karnataka, or even maybe a village in Andhra or Kerala or Tamil Nadu, no issue, because the world is same now. Because nowadays I am teaching from Muscat, you are attending from different parts of the world or from India. So this is the reality. And also you can go for the setting. I mean, you can create the alert. Please note that you can create alert in Google Scholar. Please note that you can create your alerts. Okay. So that is another interesting story of this one. So if your area, you know what is an alert? Alert means when you set a Google Scholar alert, when somebody publish any paper in your area, automatically Google will alert you. There is a publication. See, look, the world is coming to your inbox. Please understand that. What else you need? When somebody publishing a good journal, you know, when you set an alert in your area, when anybody is publishing in that area, Google will alert you. Google will come to your desktop, your inbox, and telling there's a paper published there. You please, this is the one. What else you need? I was working in Mahatma Gandhi University in 1997. I was working in computer science department, was next to the library. And I remember it was in a mountain. People were coming always to the library to use references. How many days they have taken. So now a world library is coming to you. What else you need in your research journey? It's very interesting. Okay, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating at all. I am sharing my experience with you. Please note that. That is Google Scholar. I don't want to go to ResearchGate. Okay, ResearchGate, everybody knows that. Okay, if you are a researcher, you please be a member of ResearchGate. All the publication, you know, it is the wonderful way to get your paper is published. I mean, it is publicly visible. You please publish in ResearchGate the link, so people will cite. People will cite your paper. Definitely, it will be useful. ResearchGate is another very interesting topic. Okay, you can see that. Discover scientific knowledge and stay connected to the world of science. Okay. But not only for science. Okay, science means everything. Social science or behavioral science or computer science or natural science or everything is science. So you can call that. I'm not going to that side because of time. Okay. So this is another interesting. Cornell University is doing archive. Okay, very interesting site. Archive.org. You can see Mendeley is directly connected to archive. You know that actually any paper which is published in Mendeley, the Mendeley web directly it is synchronized with this one. Archive.org. Please note that archive is a free distribution service. You can, and also my request to all my fellow colleagues in the universities and colleges, start something like this. Start something like this. And you know, in India, we have a culture. We always looking to get the benefit and the sources. We don't want to share. But break that culture, break the chain. You please start, do something, and you share it to the world. If you are going to collect all the Indian research, how many will be there? Just imagine that. Okay, I don't have time, so that's why. And you can access it. Very simple. It is mainly for science and mathematics, and the medical science is there, but it is really interesting. Good. So that is over. So now we are moving to the data collection tools. Okay, data collection tools. one of the largest, biggest problems which a researcher is facing is data collection. Okay, so now how easy? You can see that first one, Google Forms. I don't know how to explain Google Forms, anything. I don't have time. So please note that, but I have a suggestion to you. Do you think that the data which you are collecting through Google Forms or something is the real data? Never. Never. Many of us are filling the form only to satisfy those who send the link. This is the reality. Then how depends on that data, how we can have the authenticity. I love some of my research, some of my thesis when I get, I'm 100% sure that this is not the result. I'm 100% sure that this is not the result actually. Okay, I am sure. But even we don't want trouble. Okay, sometimes I comment, but even you understand that in qualitative research, always the better option when you're going for that, you have to go for face-to-face interview, and you please give the sample. You go for low, don't go for big. I will show you the sample calculator. Don't go for the biggest samples. No, sample is enough, but try to get the genuine samples in your research. Then only you will get the result. Otherwise, what is the benefit? You are getting a fake data and you are something, a thesis making, and you are getting a doctoral degree in front of you. What is the use of that? No. Be transparent, be fair to you in your life. This is my request to you. Research is that. Okay. I know that I am getting many requests from many people. I did not do that because I don't have time. I will reply, sorry, I don't have time. Okay. But something we are in our area is okay. We are getting some medical science, or we are getting something which is not at all electrical science. We are getting to fill it. For what purpose? We are cheating ourselves. That is the reality. Please don't do that. Okay, go for a real data and do it. I don't have time. Otherwise, I could go for all these things actually. And you can see that SurveyMonkey and Octopus is another interesting. Okay, it is a web scraping one, but I don't have time. Otherwise, I could go that. But anyway, you can go it. I am just guiding you. These are things are there. Many are there. But Google Forms is a wonderful data collection tool. You should know. As a researcher, you should know each and everything of Google Forms. How to download it, how to analyze it. I will come to the analyzing part. That is my aim. Now, I am going to talk about little bit computer science. Okay, because 20 years back, we never think about data visualization. You just imagine that once Corona comes, what is the beauty of everybody understand that how data visualization is very interesting and important. You can see that I'm just going to these all tools. The question is now, is these tools are for computer science or for science or social science? My answer is to everyone. These are very easy. I have a video to run, but I don't have time. That's why I'm not able to run that actually. Okay. Madam, can I take 10 more minutes? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are we okay? Are we on time?
Yeah, fine. Some questions will be there by the participants.
Okay,
we can, sir. We can take.
You can see that just Tableau. I don't have time. Otherwise, I will go for Tableau and I will show you. But you can. My advice to you is there. All these things you can study by yourself. Very easy. You can just go it. You can Google it. How to use Tableau. Then you can use it actually. Very interesting visualization. Okay. And you can see that I would like to go for Google Colab. Okay. One of the latest tool, even those who are from computer science, those who are attending this webinar, my advice to all of you, one of the wonderful with the Python software. So now the question is there, as a researcher from social science, do I have to study Python? Python is a very simple tool. If you are able to do all these things, you can do the analysis. Many people are looking, behind people, how to get the analysis. You are the best person to analyze your data. You are the best. If you are the researcher, you are the right person to analyze your data. You don't have to look for anybody because tools are easy. The time you are spending to go and explain to the guy who is doing the analysis, if you can able to spend that time, you can, Google Colab is, it's a collaborative, Google Collaborative. I will just show you the site only for your information. It is really interesting. Okay, I have to go for the, you can see that this is Colab. Google Colab is very latest. Okay, you can see that you can do everything. Okay, you can start a notebook, you can write everything. You may heard about Python and Jupyter Notebook. This is purely computer science, but no need of any environment. Please note that. I'm repeating, you don't have to install anything. It's all cloud. Nothing you have to install. You just imagine if you want to install Jupyter Notebook or something, data visualization things, data analytics software, you have to work very much. You need a very good computer. But no need, everything is online, nothing. You go to the collab.research.google and Google is supporting the search. This is very interesting. This is, see, look, it's a very simple tool, but data visualization you can do. See, look, this is only, you can just write plot. You can just write plot. You are able to plot it. You may feel, oh, it is coding difficult. Very easy. Believe me, very easy. You can do it. I don't have time. Otherwise, I could show you one example. Okay. I prepared many because I thought of just open this box to you. That was my aim. And this, you can see that. If you think about any of the Indian newspaper, you can see this picture. You can see that Flourish Studio. It's a wonderful visualization software. You know, when you are going to present, you know, you can directly present with real, you know, this is with animation. This is full. I will just show you the Flourish, just 1 minute. You can, only for your understanding, I will show you only one example of the, this is the cases, this one. 1 minute. You can see that, see, data visualization and storytelling. Okay, you can do all the analysis here. You can see the examples here. See how interesting, how you can see, wonderful. See, look, this is the real. This is all very easy. You may think that, oh, this is not for me. Look how the data movement, how the analysis is going on, how interesting you can see. And if you are able to present in your class in a conference, if you are able to show it in year-wise, you can see that what happened in 1996, 97, 2002. All these things, you can see that. This is the urban population in a country, by the country. So what was in 2002, what was in 1999. See, look how interesting this one. What else you need to explain, to teach in a class, you make a data in Indian population and you can do it. That is interesting. Anyway, now we are going to the statistical tool. You all know that SPSS. Many people are complaining, oh, SPSS is very difficult and do we have to do SPSS? Of course, SPSS is having many features are there. SPSS is a data analysis tool. I agree. That is mainly for statistical purpose. Okay. But another software is called R. I don't know how many of you are using R. R is really useful. Because, you know, SPSS and all these tools, it is already built in. Okay, you cannot do coding or mainly it is difficult. But when you are coming to R, R is a wonderful software. You can do simple coding. This coding is very interesting. You know, you just try to spend 2 days, you can study it. Okay, that is an interesting thing. And Minitab is there. Minitab is another one. Around 60% of the thing, what you are using in a SPSS, you can do with Minitab. I'm not expert in these tools, but I have gone through these tools many times for only to know about the capacity of the tools when I'm taking the webinars or some keynote or somewhere. And I do believe that. Did any of you go to this Excel data? I will just work Excel. I feel that is my feeling. 1 minute, I will show you, you know, just Excel. I'm just opening Excel. You know, in Excel, you can see that, you know, there is one tab, you can see that it is called data. Okay. You just look on this data. I don't know how many of you are using as a researcher. You know, almost 60% of your analysis you can do in Excel. This is my understanding and my experience. I always feel, well, Excel is there. Why I have to go for other things? It is really interesting. You can see, you can remove the duplication. You can see, you can remove duplication. You can data cleaning. Everything you can do in Excel. As a researcher, most of things you can do. But we think that, oh, we have to go for SPSS and you have to pay money for that. Nothing, no money. You try to do. You are the best analyst for your research. That is my experience and my always when I am designing the brochure, all our program, I am always fighting with the designer because my idea he never do. Always he made spell me something. So I decided later to study some tools to design. So I am designing all my, and I told my wife it is better we can do because if you are going designer, they will do something in there because our mind they cannot know. It is difficult actually. So it is better you can. So I told in Indian schools in Oman, I told that in the curriculum we have to teach our children how to design brochure and how to make presentation. These are things we have to teach in the school, not chemistry or mathematics. This is my experience I am sharing with you. So you can see that I'm going fast. These are the tools, Excel, and even this is very interesting tool. You can see that Prism 8. Prism 8 is very simple. There is no coding. Prism 8 is one of the wonderful tool you can use for all the analysis. All the analysis Prism 8 is there actually. Okay. And StatsQ. Task queue is also very simple. You know, what is the use of these tools? There is no coding. You can easily do. I thought of showing you all the tools, at least one part, but I am not able. I know that time is a constraint for that. So now we are going for the other things. Plagiarism. You know what is the main problem you are facing in your life as a researcher? Plagiarism. So the best tool for the plagiarism is Turnitin. Please use Turnitin. Okay, it is paid software, I know that, but I request all the institutions, please try to have Turnitin account for your faculties. Okay, and even try to ask your students to use Turnitin when they submit the assignment. That we are doing here. So you can see that this is my account, and you can see all our assignments and everything. We are just, this is all our course code and everything. So in the spring and all, this is the current semester, what we are doing in now. We have many branches, Saudi Arabia and all the branches are there. So this is the way you can access it, you can get it everything, and this is Turnitin. So this is my request all of you. So please use Turnitin. Okay, and I would like to maybe 3 minutes I will finish. Okay, so I am asking 10 extra minutes for question and session. So you can see that miscellaneous. There are some tools, you know, this is interesting tools called Sool.com. You know, this is interesting. You know what they are doing? They are combining all the social media together. So if you are going to search data mining, you can see that. See, look, you can see this is Yahoo, this is Google, this is YouTube, Amazon, everything is in one page. You can, if you want to go to YouTube, you can just click on this one and you can get from YouTube. Okay, so Yahoo is there, everything is there. So it's a single tool, you can get search for everything. Okay, interesting. Okay, interesting one. So then next one is percentage calculator, because you know this is also another interesting tool. You can, it's very simple. You know, suppose you want to change the percentage calculator. Okay, sometimes it is difficult for you, but this tool it will give you the, suppose you know I have a value that is maybe yesterday in Kerala the number of people those who are having COVID is 1185. Maybe today 11 maybe or 12 or 1289. This is the increase. So what is the percentage of increase? So you can set that is 8.7%. How is very easy? Of course, you can do it in mathematics, but you can use it very easily. The simple tools, percentage change, because you know in research there is no value, only percentage. So this is a tool which will support you to just calculate the percentage. Simple one, you can see it. Especially today, everybody is using that actually. Okay. Then sample calculator, how to know about your sample size. Very interesting. And on time I am stopping. It's very simple. You have to enter the population size, then you will get the ideal sample size exactly. Very simple. This is, everybody is really struggling for this one. Nothing. You have, when you write in the paper, you have said that I'm just using the sample size calculator website, and you can get it. Very simple. How to calculate your sample size. Very interesting tool, online tool. Okay. And this is Grammarly. Why your paper is not published in many of the international journal? One of the reasons is language. I mean, grammar, language, everything is very important actually. So Grammarly is a wonderful software, and also you can use it. It will. I feel that is a very good software. It will support you in your writing. Okay, and I have many. This is for those who are writing the book or something. This is really useful for you. That is the Scrivener software. This is all these are online software. Those who are writing a book, it is useful for you. Okay, so Scan Marker, really interesting. You know, if you have an old book, this is a tool. You can buy it. Very simple. I will show you just 1 minute. Okay, then you can see that really interesting. And this scanning is wonderful. You don't have to write, because sometimes you may have to refer from old books or something. The digital version may not be available. See, look, you can see the video. It is perfect. Usually, most of the scanner will not give you like this one. See, look, you can see it. It is not costly. It is not free, but you can see it's really interesting. You can just use the scan like this one. I think 95% you can get accuracy on these things. Okay, see, look, whether it is easy or not. How interesting things. How the tools are supporting you. I have many things, but I just try to include anything because you can see that it is sharp 10:30 Oman time, and I ask Madam Sadi 1 hour 30 minutes, and 10 minutes we use for the introduction. So I done. Thank you very much. I know that I took time. I am sorry. I just opened the box for you. I try to use it, all of you. Good luck. Thank you very much. Wish you a happy, successful journey.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. We have a couple of questions.
Please.
So we'll proceed with the questions. I'll request my colleague Swati Pujari to read out the question for the Dr. Sheriman.
Please note that I am not an expert in all these tools. I am a simple human being. Please understand that. Okay. So when you are asking questions, if you are asking a real technical question, I may not be able to. I will pass it to Google. Okay.
Okay, hello, sir.
Yes,
It was
yes.
a wonderful session by you.
Thank
So, sir, there is a question from our participant. So, the question is, please suggest research work for computer science branch.
Please suggest research
Research
work.
work for computer science branch.
You mean they are asking to know about what is the best topic in research?
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah,
it?
yes, sir, yes, sir.
So according to me, artificial intelligence is that is my area, and I feel that there is wonderful opportunity in artificial intelligence and data analysis. Okay, data analysis also I always prefer that. For the business analysis is always any research in artificial intelligence, especially with the medical science, there will be 100% you can success. This is my experience. All my 100 projects are with medical science, because you realize that always there will be demand for that. And also data analysis is very important. Data analytics, anything you are doing, there will be good demand nowadays. This is my experience.
Okay, sir. There is one more question. Can we add published paper in Google Scholar or in ResearchGate?
You can. Why not? You have to. You have to add. It usually, if you are published in a good journal, it will come automatically. Nothing you have to. That is the beauty of Google Scholar. Okay, because when you are even ResearchGate, so when you are publishing a paper, it will automatically be added in Google Scholar if it is a good journal.
Okay,
Google
sir.
Scholar is the most simple indexing citation database in the world.
Okay, sir. So there's one more question. Sir, what's a free tool to draw in paper?
Drawing paper.
Is there any free tool like to draw in a paper? It is
I don't know. I mean, like a painting, isn't it? Like a painting.
yeah, maybe like that.
I am very bad in art. I never think about it in that way. I don't
Okay,
know.
sir.
Just go to Google and search. You will get 1,000 minimum.
Okay, sir.
I don't know really. I don't know.
Okay, only this many questions are there from the participant. And the future for deep learning, sir, one question.
Yeah.
What's the future for deep learning?
Wonderful opportunities are there. Wonderful opportunity. Deep learning, machine learning, all these are, these all are never going to be end. This is my understanding. Automation is always, no doubt in that. Anything you are going to do research. So people will be asking sometimes, what is my specialization? Would like to people go? I will say computer science, because always there is demand. Not because of I am from computer science. I mean that opportunities are there because the world is going in such a way. You can see it.
Okay, sir. One more question. Could you please share some tools to identify research gap accurately?
Research
Gap. Research
gap.
gap. Yeah, research gap accurately.
I didn't get that question. Can you just ask the
Yeah.
author? I mean the participants to make it clarify. Can you clarify?
From Ravi, it was a question. Can you please share some tools to identify research gap accurately? Please mention the question correctly.
I did not get that question. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure about that one. Regarding this question is, I am always guessing, can you please suggest the free software for plagiarism? What is the problem? There is a big problem in that, because when you are using the software free for plagiarism, you are going to put your original work in that tool. So my advice to all of you, please don't do that. What is the main issue? What is the problem in plagiarism software? You are going to upload your original work before publishing to check the plagiarism. So Turnitin is because Turnitin is an official one. I think there is two options. Should not keep in the repository, so they will not keep in the repository. So my suggestion: don't go for any tool which is free for plagiarism, because you cannot trust anyone. So please don't do that. This is my advice, because once you give these things to public, definitely there is no surety. Once you lose it, somebody take it and publish means you cannot do anything. Once you get the patent or IP or something, you don't have any way to claim it.
Okay, sir. Thank you for your answer, sir. Over to you, Swati ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Dr. Sheriman. I have heard personally the workshop by Dr. Sherryman, which was organized by Dr. Sherryman and his team, and even his wife is very good philosopher. She has explained actually about the literature review in a good manner. So I am very thankful for the great session. So there are some requests for sharing your email ID and sharing the PPT of the session.
Yeah, I will. I will
Yeah.
share my email ID now. I will just share the screen 1 minute.
Yes. Participants, please, you can make note of the email ID of the resource person, Dr. Sherryman.
1 minute.
Residential. Sorry.
Okay, you can see my ID.
Yes.
This is my email ID. 1 minute.
Yes.
Please note it down. Okay, this is my ID.
Participants,
You can
according
just
to your
contact me.
request, our
I
resource
will
person
share the
has
presentation,
shared
definitely.
your
I
shared
will
his email ID.
Swati madam, this PPT, and you can share it to the participant. No issue.
Yes, yes, no,
Usually, I always
yes.
share the presentation because our aim is to help you and share our knowledge which we have.
Sure, sir. Sure, participants will be sharing the PPT as well as the email ID to your mail. So we are at the end of the session. So thanking is the very best way to congratulate. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very fortunate to hear from Dr. Sherryman, who have enlightened us with an outstanding presentation, which would definitely be helpful for the present and the future research scholars. Sir, it has definitely motivated and built confidence in us to take up the research work and help to grow ourselves as well as to contribute to the development of the institution as well as the society. We are grateful for the time and effort you took to share your knowledge and experiences with us. On behalf of the management of Sri Bhuvanendra College, Karkala, and on behalf of principal and staff, I wholeheartedly thank Dr. Sherryman PC, the resource person of the day. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir, for your motivational words. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
I
Wish
thank
you all the
all the,
best.
yes, thank you, sir. I thank all the trustees, governing council members for their motivation and support. I thank Dr. Manjunath Yekotian, principal of our college, for the valuable guidance and support. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you, madam.
My wholehearted thanks to my department staff members who worked along with me to make this event a grand success. Thank you all. I thank all the participants for your active participation. Thank you all.
Thank you, madam. Well organized.
Thank you, sir. My special thanks to my colleagues, Mr. Divyaksha Prabhu and Mr. Dinesh, for their uninterrupted technical support throughout the webinar. Thank you, one and all. Dear participants, the feedback link is shared in the chat box. Please provide your valuable feedback. The link will be active only for 20 minutes. Your feedback is important to us. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Once again, I request all of you, please, when you're doing the research, always think that your research should be beneficial for the society. That is it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for providing your time.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
sir. Bye. Bye. Bye.